The military junta in Niger has agreed with the U.S. to withdraw troops by mid-September, with over 1,000 troops stationed at 2 bases in Niger, where they monitor militant Islamist groups in West Africa. This came after Niger's military leaders received delegation from U.S. where they held talks. Now, the 2 delegations confirm guarantees of protection and security for American forces during their withdrawal. They have also established procedures to facilitate the entry and exit of American personnel, including authorization of takeoff and landing of military flights. This comes amid heightened tension between Niger and the U.S. following the ousting of the Sahel nation's former President Mohamed Bazoum by a military junta in July last year. In a speech broadcast on state TV, Colonel Major Mohamedou Bijiko Bati said that both sides acted with complete responsibility or transparency and mutual respect, noting the common sacrifice of Nigerian and American forces in the fight against terrorism. Now let's listen to Colonel Bajo Ahmadou's televised speech.
Ces discussions entre militaires ont été conduites
with complete transparency and mutual respect between the 2 parties. Delegation from Niger's Ministry of National Defense was led by the Chief of Staff of the Army, Colonel Major Mamanisani Kiao. Delegation from the United States Department of Defense was led by the Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for Special Operations and Low Intensity Conflict, Mr. Christopher Mayor. Along with the Director of Joint Force Development at the Joint Staff, the Ministry of National Defense of Niger and the United States Department of Defense reached a disengagement agreement to facilitate the withdrawal of American forces. It is agreed that this disengagement will end later on September 15, 2024. The 2 delegations confirmed the guarantees of protection and security to the American forces during their retreat. The delegations have also established procedures to facilitate the entry and exit of American personnel, including the authorization of takeoff and landing for military flights. The Ministry of National Defense of Nigeria and the Department of Defense of the United States recalled the common sacrifices of Nigerian and American forces in the fight against terrorism.
Des forces nigériennes et américaines dans le cadre de la lutte contre le terrorisme.